Well, hello everybody watching all around the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you might be. My name's Mick McAuley and I've got Shane Hennessy here beside me.
Thank you very
And
much.
we're coming to you from the Crown Live in Wexford. And it's mad to be back on the stage. Since first time for me since March. How about you?
Yeah, I did one little thing for Kilkenny Arts Week, and that's been about the size of it. And I was actually thinking on the way down here, I don't even want to venture a guess how long it is since I played in Wexford Town. So it's great to have an opportunity to rectify that. So delighted to be here.
Well, it is, yeah, it's fantastic to be here, and thanks a million to the Crown for having us, and also as well to the Department of Tourism, Culture, Arts, Gaeltacht, Sport, Media, Dishwashers, Media Players, and a lot of other things as well. But thank you so much to the department for making this possible as well. So I'm going to kick us off anyway. This is a set from an album of music that I've just released called Idir Hiol, a load of Irish trad and trad-inspired pieces for solo guitar. So this is the first track from it. This one's called Summer Anywhere. And it's a tune that in 3 or 4 different parts that I composed about the experience of lockdown. When Ireland locked down, it was around St. Patrick's Day, and all the decorations stayed up in the windows for an awful long time. So I took the traditional tune St. Patrick's Day and then messed with it a bit. So here it is, Summer Anywhere. Here we are, Summer Anywhere, featuring 2 pieces that I composed in the middle as well. The first of them after St. Patrick's Day is called Unjig, because I can't decide whether it's in 6/8 or 9/8. And then the third one is called Ul an Chapel, which is a poor translation of an in-joke between myself and my partner. But we'll continue on anyhow. I'll do another one, will I?
Do.
Yeah.
Do you?
So I'll give you another one. It was a terrible time to release a new album this year in March. Having ordered all the copies and getting the tours together and paid for the visas and the tax situations in different countries and yada yada. So anyway, I released my album Rain Dance at the beginning of the year. Then the pandemic hit, and I've been doing these gigs online ever since, all these live stream concerts. So it's funny getting back into the swing of things. But before the last time I was still touring my last album, Marrakesh, and I'm going to give you the title track from that album. And this was composed in sort of my effort musically to imitate the call to prayer that you hear when you're in Marrakesh on the guitar. So I'm going to give you a blast of it now. This is Marrakesh. If we can get the guitar in tune. It was in tune when I bought it. Not anymore.
I like this tune. Marrakesh.
Alright, Marrakesh. Oh, and if you could go Phil Collins on the reverb with this one, go mad. Marrakesh.
Lovely, lovely. You know what? I'm sort of happy to just sit here and listen to you here. It's the first live gig I've been to in very many months.
Same here.
What do you want to do, Shane? Will we do the travelling tune?
Yeah, let's do that.
This is one of your own, right?
Yeah, this is one of my tunes. Yeah, from it's from that new album, Rain Dance. So actually, yeah, this is the first time I've played it on stage.
There you go. Glad to be here.
All right, a little bit of travelling tune. This was my effort to compose a sort of a trad-y style piece after having toured all over the US. You're well used to that.
Yep.
Touring all the Irish festivals and the like. So this is my attempt at writing a piece. You know, end of the show kind of thing.
Good man. Good man. I love it.
that sounds great. Thanks for playing that, Mick. It's
fun.
Great.
That's great. You also had a couple of reels that we were maybe going to take a look at.
Oh, yeah.
Or hornpipes, actually.
The hornpipes, aren't they? The blackbird and the...
Yeah. The first one is an old hornpipe that Dave actually does or Shane actually does a lovely version of these on. You can check them out online and whatnot. You've been doing this for a while, right?
This set?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first tune I've done for a long time, the Blackbird. And then the other ones was only as I was putting this new album together that I was kind of going over other tunes and I was thinking, what might work together in a set? That's how I put them together, yeah. I think they're both from, I think I learned them both off of Mick O'Reilly.
Okay,
yeah. Maybe,
a good man to learn them from, for sure. Concertina days.
Yeah. A long time ago now.
So you wouldn't know it, but Shane is also, in his younger days, a great concertina player as well, so...
Let's give this a go. Lovely. Close enough for trad.
Yeah, I'll follow you. Lovely hurling. That's great. That was fun. It's really, really, I can't express how much fun it is to actually play with anyone, but in particular with Shane. It's so great. We actually only met quite recently there, and people have been sort of trying to put us together for a while, and I'm so delighted that we finally got a chance to.
We matched on Tinder, didn't we?
Sorry,
shouldn't say that on the camera.
Well,
sorry.
better that than the other, I guess. I think maybe I'm going to just probably go off book for this one. I'm going to do one of my own here, and this is a very old Irish song, and it comes from a time when I guess we weren't, as artists, as Irish artists, we weren't allowed to write anything in any way patriotic, and so we had to make up these songs and refer to Ireland herself as with pen names. And one of the most popular pen names that we used at that time was My Dark Rose, or My Dark Rosaline, and A Rushing Dove. And I sort of I've been playing around with this song. I know it for many years. I know it since I was a child, but I just started singing it again recently. And on this day, in which our close neighbours, our close self-serving neighbours, are trying to that they don't have us in their best interests. This is going on so long that this song sort of says the same thing. And I learned it from a mixture of singing from the great Joe Heaney and the great Nicholas O'Tobin down in Watford side. It's called Rushing Dove. Ocean, now big brown earth, now Cosanish. Thou the far doon on Baba, on down a brother har sala le cowling isn't he kelfer fin the spine noch Da gragum immolarget le blindenish. Graliger, gracosfer, Gradag me gan ares, gan lu, gan lem, gan rinare, is no brach, Beganam Shindov Bayanerna Nadum to train Bayan spare full Ben selsa na kaga krerach na kremhanknak Begak laun schleer for deren It's a mountain Loigen Solnyek Moroshin Dove.
Yahoo! Man, fair.
Thanks, Liz.
Yes.
Well, I know Shane thanked everybody earlier on, but just to reiterate how delighted we are to have an opportunity, and thanks to all involved, and to the Crown Live here as well, and to Jim and Dan here, Jim on the visuals, and Dan also on the audios. It's a pleasure and great to play in a room that sounds good. So.
Show is.
I'm gonna try a song that I wrote recently here. That's good. I'll do one more.
Go for it. Absolutely.
This is a song about trying to stay alive. One lonesome night in September, by the light of the late harvest moon, 'twas up on yonder hill, I declare it haunts me still, that I first saw you standing still as stone. My heart skipped a beat and then another, a cold sweat broke upon my brow. I turned on my heels just as I began to feel what I can tell you was a chill to the bone. Grim Reaper, Grim Reaper, gonna keep on living long and free. Grim Reaper, Grim Reaper, no, you ain't never gonna get me. Next time I saw you in Virginia, you were harvesting the souls of Lincoln's men. The white flag went up, that war was over. Well, I prayed I'd never see you again. On the outer banks of eastern Carolina, from the Salt Sea I saw you on the shore. Well, the goddess of the sea, she rode in and rescued me on wild horses of the silvery mane. Grim Reaper, Grim Reaper, gonna keep on living long and free. Grim Reaper, Grim Reaper, no, you ain't never gonna get me. One evening when the rain was done a-falling, I was sitting on a precious bridge of stone. The river below, she was roaring as she goes. On those mossy banks, I saw you all alone. You walked clear across those muddy waters. The trout began to float on their backs. And When you turned upstream, I felt your icy gaze on me. I tore up the road and bolted down the tracks. Grim Reaper, Grim Reaper, gonna keep on living long and free. Grim Reaper, Grim Reaper, no, you ain't never gonna get me. Since I was getting old and these legs were getting slow, I figured I'd stop running and resign to meet my foe. He wasn't hard to find, he's right where I thought he'd be. So I sent word of where to meet at sunrise. Well, I finally got you beat, he said, out on this desert road. Took a while, but now I'm here for I'm old. Well, I grabbed his trusty side with a move so blithe and fast, and proceeded at a bit more of a leisurely pace, mind you, to kick his bony ass. Grim Reaper, Grim Reaper, keep on living long and free. Grim Reaper, Grim Reaper, you ain't never gonna get me. These days in the evenings of September, I mow a flowery meadow out the back. No sharper blade by an earthly hand was made than this razor steel I stole from the man in black. Long may I reap these wildflowers, I pray that I won't be stopping soon. 'Cause sweet is each breath of every hour while I'm waiting for the harvest moon.
Class.
A song called Grim Reaper.
Class tune.
What do you want to do, Shane?
Let's do. What have we got on our list?
We have sailing. Do you want to do sailing back to you?
Well, sailing would be a nice one, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. This is a song that I wrote a long time ago, but I haven't done it in a while. And I'm delighted to be able to do it here with Shane. It's a simple little song, and I'd like to sing this tonight for Aoife. Aoife's fighting a Trojan battle of her own at the minute, and we're all with you, Aoife, and we love you and sending you best wishes. And actually, we dedicate this to all the heroes in the country, all the frontline workers and the carers and the doctors and nurses, and the mind boggles that we choose at the moment not to look after these people. I just don't know. But regardless of what the government does, we can look after them and support them in their fight for justice. This is called Sailing Back to You. throw away my compass, the world has turned upside down. The winds have lost direction, I'm drifting, my sails are falling down. It's now I think of you, so beautiful, barefoot on the shore. I'm battered to the bone, this body or the ship won't take much more. I'm water-bound so long, believing keeps me strong. I'd sail the 7 seas to find you, darling, please, 'cause I know this much is true. Your love keeps me warm, guides me through the storm. For when we are apart, there's this longing in my heart that keeps me sailing back to you. I'll throw away my anchor, you cut those vines to tie you at the knees. The sun might soon appear, together we could shoot the summer breeze. It's how I think of you, so beautiful, always on my mind. And Venus might look down and smile on all the treasures that we find. I'm water-bound so long, believing keeps me strong. I'd sail the 7 seas to find you, darling, please, 'cause I know this much is true. Your love keeps me warm, guides me through the storm. For when we are apart, there's this longing in my heart that keeps me sailing back to you. Your love keeps me warm, guides me through the storm. And maybe I'll capsize, chasing heaven in your eyes, but I'll keep sailing back to you. Thanks, Shane. That's great.
That's a gorgeous song.
Sailing back to you. Thanks, Shane.
Don't be surprised if you hear me singing that somewhere someday.
By all means, be my guest. Someone should. What have we got? Almost at the end, are we? Oh. Yeah.
Oh, what about his eye rolled out?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a nice one to do.
Okay. Right, we got time for a couple of more. We just got the signal there.
A nod.
And we'll finish before we get the sheep's crook. This is a well-known Irish song. It's called As I Roved Out. There are many versions of it. And one of my favourite is Andy Irvine does a great version of this. Live TV, eh? Okay. As I roved out.
There we go. Lovely. Yeah, it's been a while since any of us roved out anywhere.
This is for all the people who are, geez lads, I think there's going to be some party after all this. That's all I have to say. I'm looking forward to it anyway. Yeah, I'm getting the thumbs up from Dan down there. Dan's looking forward to it as well. And if all goes well, we're going to have some summer. I tell you that. Plenty of music, plenty of crack, and things will be back to normal as soon as possible. For this guy anyway. Otherwise I'm going to be in the mental. As I roved out one bright May morning to view the meadows and flowers gay, who should I spy but my own true lover, as she sat under yon willow tree. Took off my hat and I did salute her. I did salute her courageously. When she turned around, well, the tears fell from her, saying, "False young man, you have deluded me. A diamond ring I owned, I gave you. A diamond ring to wear on your right hand. But the vows you made, love, you went and broke them. And you married the lassie that has the land." If I marry the lassie that has the land, my love, it's that I'll rule until the day I die. When misfortune falls, no man can shun it. Oh, at night when I lie in my bed of slumber is thoughts of my true love are on my mind. When I turn around to embrace my darling, well, instead of gold, 'tis brass I find. Oh, I wish the Queen would call home her armies from the West Indies, America and Spain, and every man to his wedded woman, in the hopes that you and I could meet again. Thanks, Az. That was a song called As I Roved Out. Well, unfortunately, I think we've come to the end of our set, much as I'd love to sit here and play all night. But it's been a real treat. Thanks so much to Shane Hennessy, and I'm Mick McAuley, and it's great to be here. Thanks, lads. Great job. Thanks, to Dan and Jim, and to Clive for asking us to be here. Clive Barnes, wonderful musician, and well known in these here parts.
And thanks for putting us together as well, Clive, because I don't think this would have happened otherwise.
No, it's great. So hopefully it'll be the first of many anyway.
Yeah.
We sort of, we only met during the week there, and we sort of jumped on a raft tonight to see where it would bring us, and it was an enjoyable
and it
little...
flew, didn't it?
Yeah,
it was the quickest.
way too fast. So we're going to finish up with a few reels, 2 reels, I think. The first one of these is a tune called Mayor Harrison Fedora's. Mayor Harrison's Fedora. And the second one, I think, is called The Old Bush. Or
The Old Bush.
The Bush. So thanks to everybody out there. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to check out all the wonderful artists that are on this series. I think there's 9 or 10. And there's some amazing music coming your way. So be sure to tune into this Crown Live. And as I said, we're grateful to everybody involved for having us, and especially to you guys for tuning in and sharing an hour with us. So thank you very, very much.
Well, you kick it off. I'll jump in behind you.
I fell off the raft.
We were close to that.
That's great. Thanks very much, folks. Thank you. Nice one.
Thanks so much for listening, everybody.